Ciao Giuventini of the world. Look at that. I'm totally blurry. I don't know why. I don't know why. Wait, let's wait. Look at that. Wait. Perfect. Ciao Romeo Agresti. How are you doing, buddy?
Ciao Giuventini of the world. How are you? I'm good, thanks.
Look at that.
Yesterday, you know very well that I was in Reggio Emilia, and now fortunately I'm at home and I'm enjoying this free time with you. I'm so happy to be with you, with your community.
You know, we started the live with me. I was like in the stadium of Sassuolo. A lot of fog, like yeah.
With the frog. Yeah, but yesterday, fortunately, the game was good. Juventus won, so we are so happy today.
Indeed. I'm happy because before saying hello to everyone, because I see already a lot of people in live. Thank you, guys. But before saying hello to them, I want to say, and again, I know it is, but I want to say you thank you because now we are in 2021. The first time that you came here on the channel, you know, just above your head, you have a new number, 10,600. But you came on my channel, I had 400. And this is something, you know, Romeo, this is for me really always a pleasure to have you because here it's your home. And people like you that giving the chance to new content creators that are trying to do something for their beloved club, whatever, Juve, football, hockey, whatever, people that try to do, and there are some people that are giving them the chance. Thank you, because this number is also thanks to you. Grazie, Romeo.
First of all, I have to say congrats to you. You know very well why, because now you will have a very big chance, a big challenge, but you deserve totally that. So I'm so proud that you will start to work with Juventus FC. And then it was an honor for me to be with you in your beginning, because I understand immediately that you have a very huge potential. So full deserve what you are doing, and I hope that you can be even better in the coming month, but I'm sure about that.
Thank you. I remember I was in the room of my son a few months ago. Now I took the possession of the house. Good morning to Francisco. Francisco from Puerto Rico, who's saying, Beppe, Panita, sorry I didn't told you about my other twin, Romeo. He's saying that you look alike. You are twins. Stavros, MDLCR7, Arca, Michael, Nicolas, Liam from Belgium, Murat, the great friend of Kinoshi. By the way, ciao Kinoshi. I know that he's on a live at the moment, but ciao Kinoshi. Ayush Zain, Amen. Colin Power from Ireland. We have a lot of people. Max, Alberto, Moni, a lot of people. Ciao to everyone. Romeo, yesterday you told it already, huh? You were in the Mapei Stadium. You saw a final. Can you be honest? Before the kickoff, you were confident or not about that?
Not at all. Especially because I had the opportunity to see what Napoli have done against Fiorentina, and it was really difficult before the game to think about that Juventus were the favorite to win the Supercoppa. And to be honest, the match was not so good. But the most important thing in this kind of match is to win. And Juventus won. So this is very important to develop in the right way the season. And it was very important for Andrea Pirlo because now he won his first trophy as coach. And so I think that was important in that period for Juventus to win. Just that.
I think as well. We saw the celebration of Pirlo at the end. It looks like 2006. How important was it for Pirlo in 6 months? Trophy after all the critics that he received, because he received a lot. We believe in
Beppe, you know very well, Beppe, that at Juventus you must win. If you 2 matches in a row, it's a nightmare for everyone. So it was very important, especially for him to win. And I think that Juventus deserved to win against Napoli. They were maybe Juventus started with the right attitude, with the right spirit, good control of the ball, and of course, Szczesny made 2 big saves on Lozano, but it was very important to come back to win and to win a trophy.
I want to come back on the game and especially on the players in a few minutes. But first, Romeo, you have to answer me 2 questions. The first one is of FFIB, because we have a tradition. In the post game, we do the ratings. And then when you do the ratings on goal, they give me your ratings. They say, look, Romeo, again, he put it really harsh rating. Explain to GJustjuve.
I have to admit that maybe I'm not good enough to with the ratings, but it's not easy, especially during the game, to understand very well the match. If you must write 2 or 3 articles, but of course I I push a lot because I want when I see a Juventus match, I want to see the best, not the worst. And but you know, in Italy we say that the ratings are opinabili. So
it's true. I agree. It's an opinion, but also in Italy, because you know, here on the channel we have people from around the world: Puerto Rico, Sweden, Australia, India. A 6 in Italy, is it good or not?
Comme si, comme ça. Comme si, comme ça.
We have someone from Belgium who is saying in Dutch, the language of the Licht. He's saying Romeo is the brother of Portanova. Is it the first time?
Manolo Portanova? Manolo
Sì.
Portanova. That is going for Genoa. Maybe for the
is the bird. And Niket is saying Romeo has high expectations.
Of course, but you too, guys. You support Juventus. That's normal for everyone here.
Look, Elvin from who's actually doing the French information of Juventus, he's saying Romeo is French.
Je parle français très bien.
Ok.
Un petit peu.
Un petit peu. Il faut apprendre.
Romeo is quite pragmatic. I think so.
And you have to do a shout out to Rehan.
Rehan, you are in my heart.
Look, he is happy. Rehan will be happy. We come back to the game of yesterday.
Yeah.
Man of the match for you.
Man of the match, Szczesny and Arthur. They were the best players, in my personal opinion, because Arthur was so comfortable with the ball, in the space, with his mentality. And it was a pity to keep him on the bench against Inter, but according to my sources, he was not the best to play. After the Coppa Italia match against Genoa, he played also during the extra time, so it was not fit enough to play against Inter. But I think that among all Juventus midfielders, is the best one. And so it's really important for Juventus that you will get more confidence to be more better in the coming months.
You know, I said, because I was analyzing also, I did a watch along during the game, and I was speaking with Colin here. And at the first half, Colin was saying Arthur was really good. I said that he was okay, but he played too much with the back in front of the goal. In the second half, he changed completely, because he really started to play in front of the goal with beautiful vertical passes, accelerating also the tempo. And for me, this was the best Arthur of the season in the second half.
Because in the second half, the rhythm was not so speed. And Arthur is a very good player, but a slow player. Slowly. Of course, he's still young. He's 24.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, guys. Keep that on your minds. That is learning a new culture, a new idea of football, a new country, a new language. So he needs time. That's normal.
Cuadrado, you think he was decisive for the win of yesterday?
Cuadrado was unbelievable, because 2 days ago he was not available and he was not included in the squad list to face Napoli. Then he played 90 minutes push, and he did a very, very solid and smart performance.
And they repeated the goal versus Bayern with Cuadrado Morata. It was amazing yesterday.
But because for this reason, I'm very confident for the Champions League, because Juventus have runners that they can be dangerous, so dangerous in the spaces, and Europe is so important this aspect.
We will speak about Mercato. I tell you guys, we will speak, but chill, tranquilo.
We have time, guys.
We will speak. Also, because to be honest, I was not following today the Mercato because I had my normal job, but it's not moving really crazy. Yeah, but we will speak about it in a few minutes.
Yeah. Maybe now we are a little bit in standby, but I think that Juventus will do something maybe at the end of this transfer window.
Did you see that Serie A for 2020 was voted the best league by how was it, IFFHS? It's great for Serie A, no?
I think so, because now there is a good balance among the best clubs that they will fight each other to try to win the title. This is not a good aspect for Juventus fans, but for the league is very important.
I think as well. It's good. I believe that the last year there were some investment. You see also players like Ronaldo, Lukaku, and all the big players are coming. And that's why
Zlatan is back now. Mandzukic, of course, they are not young anymore, but they have a huge name, and they can push, for example, in that case, AC Milan to try to win the title. So it's important that.
By the way, you said the name. You said Mandzukic.
Oh.
Opinion?
I think that it will be a very good sign for AC Milan, because I spoke yesterday. Yeah, it was in Reggio Emilia, but I had the opportunity to speak with a person very close to Mario, and he told me Mario is a warrior. Mario is looking forward to do his best effort for AC Milan. He doesn't want a revenge against Juventus, but he wants to be important for a top club in Europe.
He will accept the bench. He will accept the bench this time.
I think so, because he's smart. Mario is very smart.
Yeah.
Mario is very, very smart. He speaks Italian, but he doesn't want to speak Italian.
It's true. No, it's true. It's true. What do you think? Because we have the question of reality check. We are in January, the 21st of January. Romeo, do you believe in it?
Guys, so difficult. So difficult because Milan and Inter are pushing a lot, because the first phase of this season was not good for Juventus. But never say never with Juve, because sometimes with a good match, like yesterday, for example, you can change the empathy of the season. So it's really difficult, but Juventus must believe in that, because they have the best player in the world, Cristiano. They have a lot of top players, for example, the league. So I think that Juventus are at least at the same level of Inter and Milan, but they need to show that. Not speaking, but playing very well.
You think that it was a turning point, the game of yesterday, that can change? Or because we saw Barcelona peak, boom, Fiorentina, Milan peak, then Inter. Now,
after yesterday, if you don't beat Bologna on Sunday,
you did nothing.
So you must be regular. You must find the continuity. Match by match, match by match.
But it's also because it was also unlucky. All the teams, not only Juventus, but new coach Pirlo with players like Cristiano and McKennie first the COVID, then they came back. Then now we had so many players last minute. It's not easy. I still believe in it.
It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all, because, for example, Andrea Pirlo, he started working at Juventus without leaving a
The pre-season.
A pre-season. So you can't put on the field your ideas. You can't touch that. You can't try to resolve the problems, the mistakes. So it's not easy, and especially with zero experience.
No, because you had to. The only game was versus Novara, and then you started.
Just a one friendly game before Juventus Sampdoria.
Before entering in a small recap of the season, what Mandzukic didn't want to tell because he said today, ask Sarri. Do you know, Romeo?
I think that Mandzukic was not included in his plans, and we understand very well because he was out of the list UEFA Champions League. They didn't have a good relationship, a good connection, and for this reason, Mandzukic leaves in the last transfer window market. And but I think that Mandzukic was a very important, a key player for Juventus for many years. But now we must carry on, guys. Carry on. It's time to think about the champs of the future. Stop talking about the past.
I understand. I agree with you on that one. For Football Calcio, you had a question about Locatelli. We will arrive there. The video will be in replay right after your work, but thank you for tuning in. Okay, before going into the hot things, if you have to do a point of the season until today, Romeo, where is Juventus, do you think? Do you think we have some potential, or you think this is the max without any new player, with what we have
without new players in January? Okay, I think that this Juventus have a good potential to become a realistic candidate to try to win the title. I don't know what this team will do in the Champions League because it's impossible to predict that, especially in that competition. But I don't think that will be a season of transizione. I think that Juventus must fight to try to win something after the Supercoppa because they have the right elements in their hands. So we see what will happen, but this is not a transition.
Who was until now the best signing of the season?
So the first one, my personal opinion, is Alvaro Morata. The second one is Federico Chiesa, then McKennie, and then Kulusevski Arthur.
You know that
the first one is Alvaro Morata.
You know that I always had the doubt that Morata at a certain moment he would stop scoring. I think we talked about it on Juventus. I don't remember. Yeah. And I said I have to wait. What will happen from the moment Morata will be in a dip? I'm super happy that yesterday he scored that 2-0 because he needed it. And you saw how happy
he scored always in the final. Do you remember in the Coppa Italia? He's always decisive.
Yes, big games is for Morata. I agree with that.
Especially in the Champions League.
What do we do with Kulusevski? Where do we put him on the field? For striker or no?
He's a striker. He's a seconda punta. He needs to play next to Ronaldo. He's not a winger. He's not a right back. He's not a trequartista. He's not a mezzala. He's a striker. And he needs to hurt their opponents playing in offensive space.
The problem with Kulusevski now is not of Kulusevski, but Dybala will come back. We have Morata, we have Ronaldo, and we are looking for a new one. Do you think that the last games gave to Pirlo the idea why not going with Kulusevski, or we are still looking for a fourth striker?
Juventus needed to buy a new striker because now you have, for example, just 3 players: Cristiano Ronaldo, Alvaro Morata, and Kulusevski that is learning to become a striker. Of course, Juventus needed to do something, maybe on loan, maybe low cost, but without Dybala and with free competition, it's time to buy someone.
What about Bentancur? Regista o mezzala?
So I think that he did a very good season in the last season as mezzala, and I prefer to see him in that role. I'm very angry with him because yesterday, for example, he played a very solid and good match.
Yes.
Against Inter, his performance was so poor. Then one step forward. Then now is fourth season at Juventus. He needs to show something different because we want to see him as a key player for the future. But now I don't know. But he's not complete to be a top player.
It's a pity, because last year he convinced me so much that at a certain moment I bought his T-shirt because I said he's there. And then he disappears, he comes. I have to say also the way of playing of Pirlo that I personally like. I like the idea, okay? The vision. But it was really hard for the midfielders. In the beginning, whoever, Ramsey, McKennie, Kulusevski, the players that played that role of fake number 10 hybrid, they had so many difficulties. Now they start to understand. But also Bentancur, from playing with 3 to playing with 2 was really hard for him.
Beppe, he worked 2 seasons with Allegri, then one with Sarri. He's working currently with Pirlo. He scored his last goal 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
I know.
So maybe he's overrated a little bit.
I hope not, because I like him, but I understand. It's true, the clause allows 50% to Boca is away, and we pay 2 million per year.
We don't have any updates about that. I think that this clause is still valid.
You think it's still valid, the 50%?
Yeah, it's still valid.
Because I heard there was a special thing of 2 million
per
year.
I didn't get confirms about that. So I think it's still valid.
You know that when you are here, I always like to speak about Rabiot a few seconds, and we have an Italian question. Romeo, perché non ci liberiamo da Rabiot in una specie di scambio? Why don't we change Rabiot in a kind of swap?
I have to answer in English. Yeah,
you can do both. But he speaks English really well, and so
okay. I want to speak about Rabiot because you know very well what I think about him.
I know.
I don't like him. I didn't like him when he was a PSG player, and I don't like him at Juventus because he's a normal player. He earns around 7 million per season, but he didn't show something important. Neither in the last season, neither in that one. I hope that Juventus will try to find a solution to go out to Rabiot, but now I'm speaking about support and not like journalists. I don't have news because nobody have asked for info about Rabiot. So I don't know. He's young. He's young because he's 24. So maybe in the future it could be an option to be included in some swap deals, but I don't know, to be honest.
That's a good question from Faust One o Faust One. Secondo Romeo, considerando l'intero organico pre e post Ronaldo, ci siamo indeboliti.
This is a very good question.
I translate really fast for people that don't understand. So, before Ronaldo period, were we stronger than today? It's in quality of total team. So it's not Ronaldo or not Ronaldo. It's just comparing 2 eras.
I think that, for example, in Berlin 2015, we had the opportunity to see one of the best midfield of Juventus history. Then you lost Vidal, you lost Pirlo, you lost Marquise, you lost Pogba, and Ramsey, Rabiot, Khedira, Tucu Pereira, Lemina are not of the same level. So, of course, I think that Juventus are in that sectors worst. But you have Cristiano Ronaldo, and then you must to improve the level of the other sectors to be a serious candidate to try to win the Champions League, for example.
And now we will go into Mercato questions, Romeo, if you have something. But first, I wanted to see your favorite midfield. If everyone is in top form this season, what's your ideal midfield?
With these guys?
Yeah.
So now it's very important to find the continuity. And for this reason, I say Bentancur Arthur, because McKennie, it can be a good solution, maybe behind the strikers, maybe on the right side, on the left side, but not as a play in front of the defense. And with these guys, I can say just Bentancur and Arthur, but no Rabiot, please.
With McKennie as well as a third, or Ramsey.
McKennie is even better than Ramsey, because McKennie is a fit player.
He's good.
For example, Ramsey, he can play 3 matches in a week.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, especially if you earn 7 million per season.
I agree, and McKennie is starting to become really a fan favorite. Yesterday it was beautiful.
Because when you play with McKennie, you have always the right balance in the counter-attack with the ball. If you need to keep the ball, if you need to attack, if you need to defense, to be a little bit more defensively. So McKennie is a fundamental player. Is a fundamental player for Juventus.
I received a message from Luca Momblano. I will tell you later. You will laugh. He made a joke. I will tell you later.
Momblano, change canale, Momblano.
I don't. He sent me a message. I will tell you later. Romeo. No, Bernardeschi, before I forget, because we talk so much about Bernardeschi at a certain moment, because it's not my favorite player, but I started to defend him a bit, and I became a bit the defender of Bernardeschi, but I'm realistic for sure. But yesterday he played a really great game. What do we do with Bernardeschi?
Yeah, yesterday he played well. I have to admit that. Maybe as a left back in Juventus, he could have a future, a present. But I think that for the future, his time is over, because came at Juventus as a star, 40 million to Fiorentina for free. Then bench, bad games as in the for free, bad game as a winger, bad game as a mezzala. Now he's playing as a left back, but I don't think that we have a future in this team.
Yeah, but this season he stays until the end, or we think that maybe.
But of course, I think that he loves to stay at Juventus. I think that he has a very solid relationship with the boys in the dressing room, with the city. He loves Turin, so it's not easy for a player to leave Juventus, because you play for one of the best teams in the world. You can win the titles. So Turin is a beautiful city. You earn a lot, so you're in a comfort zone. So it's not easy.
As a baby, a young daughter, it's
your family in Turin. Yeah. There are a lot of aspects that you can say to yourself, why I have to leave Juventus.
No, but it was beautiful also yesterday. You know, the small signals, huh? Insigne missed the penalty, and you see behind him Bernardeschi celebrating like he scored. If he really didn't care or whatever, or the adventure was
No,
over,
but
it's beautiful.
he loves Juventus very well, and he wants to change his status at Juventus, but it won't be easy because he wasted a lot of time. Now this is his fourth season at Juventus, 4-5. So
Fourth, yeah.
Four. Juventus have tried to put him in some deals like Ivan Rakitic. They tried to swap him with Lucas Paquetá the last season with AC Milan. So it's a very difficult situation for him, but maybe he could become a very good left back.
The most important question of the evening: are you the Romeo Agresti from Instagram?
Yeah.
I was thinking, but guys, seriously, if you want to follow Romeo Agresti, I put it here. You have Romeo Agresti on YouTube. You can follow him on Twitter, on Instagram. I believe all the social.
Everywhere. Put your like. Put. Subscribe.
Here we are. You passed already the 20K on YouTube. He started every day a new video in Italian. So guys, if you understand Italian, go follow. If you don't understand, Romeo is speaking in Italian that is quite easy, and so that you can learn the channel. You go, you subscribe, and you do it. And don't forget here, because here we are at 10,693. So I need a small push from here to go to here. So we have to do it live today. So I'm waiting for you to subscribe. Otherwise, we don't say that Pogba will come to Juve. Mercato questions, Romeo. The first one, where is Brian Reynolds?
There's an agreement with Juve. He said yes a few weeks ago. And so you know that in the market everything can change. But Juventus have his yes. So you see what we have. But,
is he waiting for the passport or Benevento?
There are some bureaucratic aspects, but in the market you can read every day some different opinions from some different medias. Guys, at home, that Beppe, for example, has a huge credibility. Maybe Romeo Agresti is a solid sources for Juventus stuff. Maybe you read shit or bullshit in some different media. So, guys, I can't stay here to comment the work of the others. I don't like that at all. I don't like. I want to speak just about my stuff, my personal things, my sources, my articles, my videos. That's it.
I have to say hello to Max Statman, who is doing always nice
work. Max is a good guy.
Indeed. I know that
he's working very well, Max.
Young guy, but really determined, a lot of dedication. Nice guy, Max. I wanted to say hello to him. I heard two new names, Romeo, that you wrote, Lungoi and I don't know how to pronounce, Casace. Yeah, he's playing in Sint-Truiden.
The first one is the first one?
Lungoi.
Don't deal. Juventus,
young player.
Juventus have signed this guy from Lugano, if I'm right, and he will stay on loan for until the end of the season, sure, and maybe also for the next one. But the first one is don't deal.
What position? What I don't know him. What position?
He's a striker. He's a striker.
Striker. Okay.
Yeah, if I remember well, he's 21, and he's a striker. And according to some different sources, he has a huge potential. You see what he will do in his career, but it's a done deal, and he will stay all on at Lugano. For the second one, Juventus are following this guy,
left back,
but I'm not sure so far that Juventus will sign this boy.
Let's see about him. Because it's left back playing in Belgium. I believe he comes from Melbourne in Australia. But I never seen him playing. But Ronaldo 2023. Do you think that can be possible extension or?
I hope so. But let's see what will happen during the season, because never say never with Cristiano. He wants to win. We have to understand the level of Juventus, especially between the present and the future. So I think that could be a good possibility. I don't have news about that, to be honest. But because it's too early. It's really, really early, guys.
I want to say hello to our friends from Germany. Schöne Grüße aus Deutschland.
Danke.
Dankeschön.
Danke.
You see, that's a fan club from Germany. They are doing a great job on Facebook as well. So for people that understand German, go there on Facebook, follow them. They are really nice guys.
Yeah, they want to say thank you them, because they give me always the credits on their social. So thanks, guys.
It's a big family, yeah. I wanted to speak a bit more. Wait, can you repeat the name of the done deal?
The striker of Lugano.
Lungoyi. 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 So that's for Martina, my best friend Martina.
Ciao Martina, grande Martina. Non baciare che Martina è fidanzata, occhio.
Sì, lo so.
Lo dico a Madame.
Non dire niente a Madame. Solo Chino può dire cose a Madame. Tu non puoi.
Fai attenzione a quel birichino.
Così taglio questo pezzo e glielo mando.
Mandaglielo.
Altra domanda. Other question. I'm sorry, guys. I started in Italian, but I saw the name of Locatelli. A lot of time, Locatelli.
I think that it will be a serious target for the summer. Juventus will try to sign him 100%.
But they tried in the summer. Sassuolo.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You don't think they tried?
I'm sure that Juventus will try in the summer, because Sassuolo, of course, want to keep him until the end of the season. But you must fight a big grande concorrenza,
big competition,
because there are a lot of clubs interested in signing Locatelli, and but Juventus will play their cards, no doubt, because Pirlo likes him a lot, because I think Locatelli would like to play for Juventus. So let's see what will happen, but it will be one of the main targets of Juventus summer market.
So we will have a nice summer. Will we have a summer with Il Capitano or without?
You will decide. Maybe after the Euros. I don't know. But he played 3 matches in the last week, so
and quite okay, huh? He played quite well. Huh?
He played very well against Lukaku yesterday. Yeah. A very good performance. So Chiello is Chiello, but of course he didn't play in the first part of the season. He was always injured, so he's not a child anymore. So he needs to think about his future in the right way, not thinking about myself, but thinking about the collective.
I want to go in 2021 in July, but first in January. What can you tell us for January? Can we expect something? Can we dream a bit or not?
No, dream no, because there are no money. It's possible to dream, but not just for Juventus, but for everyone. Look around the world, across the world, around the world, across or around the world, around the world. The first one was
like Daft Punk.
around the world. Yeah, and so no signing for everyone. It's impossible to dream in this transfer window. Maybe Juventus will do something with the deal on loan, but it's impossible to dream.
So stop, guys. Stop dreaming. It is what it is. No, but it's true, huh? Because I was doing a topic called Mercato Never Sleeps in the summer. And I had to put a video every 2 days because of rumors. Not all the rumors for true, for sure. But you had so many names. Now in January, I did it like one time. There is nothing. No, nothing concrete. Piontek, I heard a switch with Bernardeschi, but I don't know.
There are a lot of questions about Rovella, and I want to clarify that he already done his medical test for Juventus at Juve Medical, and of course he will stay on loan at Genoa until the end of the season. But Rovella to Juventus is a done deal, like is a done deal Manolo Portanova from Juventus to Genoa, and also Elia Petrelli, the striker of Juventus under 23, is a general player. But don't deal. Don't worry and don't deal. Rovella is a Juventus player.
But he will not come now.
Yeah, he will stay on loan there.
Buffon 2025.
2025. I hope so because maybe he can play until 19. No, don't know. The same answer that I did with Chiellini. I don't know if Gigi feels fine, if you want to play for another season. He has unbelievable relationship with Mr. President Andrea Agnelli, with Andrea Pirlo, with the boys in the dressing room. So, but that's not a problem for Juventus. Buffon is not a problem. In this season, I think that he played 6 matches.
I think he will play versus Bologna.
He play, no. He will play Szczesny. He will start Szczesny. Maybe, because next week on Wednesday there is the Coppa Italia game against Spal, and the Gigi will start.
It's true. And also because he had a slight injury, I heard, really slight.
He has a small injury, but he's okay.
I want to ask you later the prediction of the lineup of Bologna, but later, when we finish.
We can try. We can try.
You want to do it now? Go.
Let's go. Szczesny in the goal.
Wait. I will write him here in the board.
Yeah. Put your.
Okay, so we have.
Okay, Szczesny.
No, Buffon is Szczesny.
Then right back. No, right back. Yeah, Quadrado.
Yes.
Then Bonucci, Chiellini. Danilo. Kulusevski. Arthur.
No, Arthur is
5. Number 5.
Yeah.
Rabiot. And Ramsey. Morata. Ronaldo. I have just a doubt regarding McKennie. Maybe can start McKennie and Kulusevski can start on the bench.
So we put here maybe the number 14. Okay, I give you one doubt, and then
of course we don't have news so far about De Ligt and Alexandro that they can change everything. But with these guys now, I can predict this lineup. Do you like, guys? Do you like?
They are not sure about Rabiot.
Yeah, but he rested against Napoli, so he's fit maybe to start at the beginning.
They are asking why not Felix Correa in the first team instead of Scamacca. You know, my theory, maybe I'm wrong, is in the past we could have done that, but today the under 23, the under 23 is also fighting for Serie B. And we know that if they play 5 games with the first team, then they cannot go back. You think that this is a reason why we leave them there?
Beppe, I think that these guys are not ready for the first team. Frabotta is not ready. He did a good performance against Lazio in Rome and against Milan, but for example, in Milan against Inter, he lived a nightmare. So he needs time. Portanova too, and now he's a Genoa player. So Felix Correa is a huge talent. He has a lot of good things that they can push him to become a top player in the future. But step by step, they are not ready. They are not ready. Juventus need to have, especially in this season, ready players to play at high levels.
I have a question or a remark from my great friend Aziz John, who's saying Lukaku called me at 2 a.m. at night and he said he saw a bad dream. I asked what kind of dream. He said I saw Chiellini. The game Chiellini and Lukaku. Eat Lukaku.
Chiellini did very well against Lukaku in Milan.
Yes. But Chiellini loves these kind of games, huh? And yesterday, you know when I knew that we would win yesterday? When Chiellini had a problem on his nose. I said, now I am confident.
Now it's the same Chiellini of all time.
Yes, now I was sure.
Guys, he played 3 matches in 1 week. Chapeau.
No. I totally agree. And we can't deny when Chiellini is in form, he's still a really great player. The problem is
if he's fit, he's the best defender with Matthijs de Ligt.
6 months ago, you told me, Giuseppe, 2021, forget about de Ligt Demiral starter. Today, due to injuries and so, but you were right, huh?
I'm always right, mate. No, because maybe I have the opportunity to speak with my sources, and so I feel something different, percezioni differenti. So for me, it's easy some the time to understand something, but that's my job. That's my job, and you have to discover the secret things.
Where is Khedira?
Who?
No, but you explained the last time really well. Huh? You said the difference that in the summer it was a problem for Juventus. Today it's not a problem anymore.
It's not a problem.
Why?
Beppe, Khedira is not a problem for Juventus. He wants to stay, he will stay. He wants to leave, he will leave. He wants to find an agreement by mutual consent, he will. So I don't think that Khedira is a problem for Fabio Paratici and Federico Cherubini. He had the opportunity to fly with the Juventus authorization to England to find a club. He tried to sign for Everton, but they are not convinced at all. He spoke to West Bromwich, but no deal. I don't know. Sometimes he works with the first team, but it's part of the past. It's part of the past.
You made a really nice video. I watched it. Douglas Costa, The Truth. But there was a missing part because that's a new rumor about Wolverhampton. Is there something new, or you don't know?
If I have to bet €1, I think that it will stay at Bayern Munich until the end of the season. Then it will come back at Juventus, and then it will be again a big problem.
Because I call it, and I said it since the end of the Mercato, because I gave 6.5 to the Mercato. You know why?
And his contract will expire next season.
in 2022.
So you have just 1 year to find a solution. The same topic for Federico Bernardeschi, for De Sciglio.
Wait, I will put you the image. Let me.
De Sciglio, Bernardeschi, and Douglas Costa. I'm sure.
I have all the expirancy date. Wait, I will share my screen. Con il grande Maurizio around Turin that put them. Wait,
Around Turin.
around Turin. So let me check. I have here Chiellini 2021, Khedira and Buffon 2021, and then we have all the other players: Dybala, Ronaldo, Bernardeschi, Douglas Costa, Cuadrado, De Sciglio, Perin, all of them in 2022.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. But now, of course, the most important thing is to find a solution with Dybala, then with Cristiano, Bernardeschi, Rugani, Perin, the other guys. I think that they will leave.
I call it Mercato Boomerang.
Mercato Boomerang, yeah, I agree.
It will all come back.
Yeah, but for this reason, it was so important to put their loro stipendi,
Salary.
their salary.
So we don't dream. We have the same question again, but I want you to ask. Do you believe?
I do because you paid for this answer. You paid for this answer, so I do.
We believe in the Scudetto. You see, I'm not the only one who is crazy. Scamacca.
Juventus are interested, but they don't want to have the obligation to buy this guy. They want just a simple loan with an option to buy, but not the obligation.
You said a few weeks ago, you said a lot on the channel of Kinoshi, you said it will really be important, the game of Milan, because if we lose, we do zero mercato. If we win, maybe there will be something. But then we lost versus Inter in the meanwhile.
The problem is that Juventus lost against Inter. I know. It's really difficult to answer, to explain it in English, but I try. Without money, you can dream. Without money, but if you beat Inter and Milan, you must dream because you are there to try to win again the title, and it's an obligation to improve the roster, the squad. Now you are in the limbo. Because you have to run to catch up Inter and Milan, and you don't have money. So you must find a solution with a brilliant ideas to buy someone, but that's not easy. It's not easy.
I saw some names, Romeo. I will tell you my theory. I think that Juventus was really unlucky. A lot of bad luck with Donnarumma and Pogba. I will tell you my theory. And again, I'm just a fan.
Do you think that Donnarumma will leave?
No. You know why? This is the problem, because if it was last year, 2 years ago, with Manchester United and Milan really far away from the top, probably yes. Today they are
now with Milan, they can win the title, that they will in the Champions League next season. Maybe he's young and they can say, okay, I want to stay here.
Yeah, and this is what I think as well, because they will play for sure.
For example, I'm sure that Donnarumma will renew his contract.
So
he will renew. Pogba is a target for example, as for Juventus, for Paris Saint-Germain, for other clubs, but Juventus will try to play their cards for him, for Locatelli. Juventus know very well that they have to improve the quality of their midfield. So you must buy at least one top player, on a player that they can become a top player in the future, like Locatelli.
And what about Papu?
Papu, balla come il Papu. I don't know. It's a dangerous name because he wants to leave, because his experience at Atalanta is over. And as I said this morning on a radio station, I think that all the clubs, they will try to find big chances at the end of the market. Good price, good salary. So we have to wait, guys. We have to wait next week.
Dybala injury?
Dybala, he will come back in February.
So he missed Bologna for sure.
For sure. He will miss Bologna, Spal. You will miss all the matches of this month.
A few more questions. We are about to close, Romeo. But interesting Rugani by Parma. I heard.
Parma have asked for info this morning because they were trying to buy Benatia from Alduail, but no agreement with Alduail. They want to keep him until the end of the season, so they try to push on Rugani, but according to my sources, he prefers to stay in France. Then we'll come back at Juventus and will be a problem for Juventus.
Mercato boomerang.
Mercato boomerang.
Chiesa, injury in Supercoppa?
No, he has
because you didn't put him in the lineup.
He has a little pain on his right ankle, but he's okay. He's okay.
I'm checking if we have something interesting. Amo Dybala. Lo amiamo tutto. Maybe where is Diego Costa? Because he stopped with Atletico Madrid.
No chances because his character is too strong. Doesn't like to go on the bench, and the Juventus are not interested at all.
Abdul is asking De Paul.
Rodrigo has changed his agent with Mino Raiola.
It's official now?
I don't think so, but it is official. Guys, if Udinese want to play next season in the Serie A, they need to keep him. And
Pierpaolo Marino, he said it, we don't leave in January.
No chances that he can leave in January.
And Pellegrini, Luca?
Genoa want to keep him. Genoa want to keep him alone, so no news about him.
There is a name I hear a lot of time, and we didn't even pronounce him today. Our good friend, the nightmare of the summer, Houssem Aouar. It's over, the honeymoon with Juventus?
I don't know if it's over or not, but if I have to say two huge candidates for the summer, I say Locatelli and Pogba.
Ooh, both.
Both.
No,
not or both.
Ooh. Oh.
I don't know the good strategy to try to make that true. But maybe if you sell Rugani, Perin, Bernardeschi, Las Costa, maybe, I don't know, in the summer, Ramsey, Rabiot, you must find the right solution, but Juventus needs to buy at least one top player, my personal opinion, two for their midfield.
And De Ligt, we forget about the Klaus.
I can confirm you 100% that Locatelli and Pogba are true names. I'm not saying that they will sign for Juve, but I can say that surely Juventus will try to play their cards for this guy.
Look, tactical.
No,
I believe it.
No, because in costruzione, provo a dire questo in italiano che è un po' più difficile. Quando la Juventus costruisce la 3 perché la Juve difende 4-4-2, ma costruisce a 3 dietro. E per Pirlo è fondamentale che uno dei tre sia Bonucci, perché è un giocatore che ha maggiore qualità. Quindi è difficilissimo che Bonucci verrà mai panchinato per l'idea di calcio di Pirlo.
So for the idea of Pirlo, because we know it, and we spoke on the channel so many times about that hybrid system of Pirlo, but when we are in possession of the ball and building from the back, we really need to play with three, and the experience and the skills of Bonucci are really important for the game of Pirlo. We are about to end. So we answered that question. Do I have a last one? A last one. We said about the Ronaldo extension. It's more at the moment a wish that something concrete. It's true. What I'm saying.
Too early, guys. Too early.
Too early. So
we start to talk about that. I think in springtime.
Except if you have something to say, I think that it was a really nice live.
As always, guys. Sorry for my English, but
stop it. You are doing.
I don't speak
better
English often, so
you know what?
patience, guys. Be patient.
A last one. Zaniolo. I know injury and blah blah blah, and that's the last question.
So he was before his last injuries. He was a true name for Juve. Was a true name. And Juventus have tried to put on the table some ideas with Roma, but they didn't want to sell Zaniolo. I don't know if Juventus will want to leave this risk to buy injured players like Zaniolo is. Maybe he can stay 1 year again at Roma, then Juventus will evaluate his situation.
Grande. Romeo, ti ringrazio. I had 1 hour, 1 minute and 53 seconds of pure, really nice moment. You are here at home. You come when you want. Thank you.
Grazie a te, Beppe. Is always.
No, I was saying, you see, we had the objective to pass the 10,700 and we did. Ciao ragazzi, ciao Punsara, ciao Drinkwater, ciao Dino, Tariq, Mattia, Shivam.
Ciao Mattia, Shivan, Tariq,
Mohamed, Khalifa. Do you know where is Marco?
Does Romeo know where is Marco? Marco?
We don't know. It's a joke. Do you know where is Marco? Yes or no?
I don't know.
Ciao Khalifa, ciao a tutti. Ciao ciao.